you're looking for a drink, the bar's closed. If you're looking for a room, there ain't any. I'm overcrowded as it is, what with them engines burning everybody out of house and home.
All I want is to locate Daniel Boone. Where can I find him?
Well, sir, Daniel! Well, sir, you come to the right place. Him and his family is staying right here until this trouble's over with. Daniel, there's a fellow down here to talk to you.
Coming right down, Cincinnati.
Well, you've been traveling far?
Williamsburg. Mr. Boone, I have a dispatch for you.
Dispatch from Williamsburg? Maybe it's an answer to that letter you sent to the governor, Daniel.
Could be. It's a long trip for a man to make alone.
I wasn't alone very much. I was chased by Indians most of the way. Landlord, if it's not asking too much, I could sure use a mug of rum.
All right, sir. And I am sorry for the way I talk to you. You know, everybody's kind of nervous and on edge these days. You gonna let us in on what's in the letter, Daniel?
Well, the Virginia Assembly has authorized the purchase of 1,000 pounds of powder for the defense of Kentucky.
Well, glory be. It's about time they realize we've been fighting their war, and we're about out of ammunition, too. You know, I ain't got enough powder left in my storeroom to prime a musket. When's it gonna be delivered?
It's already been delivered.
Been delivered? Delivered where? We ain't seen none of it.
To the docks at Pittsburgh to be shipped downstream by boat to Maysville. The governor's made me responsible for its delivery.
Down the Ohio? Well, Daniel, you ain't no river man.
Nope, but I will be by the time I get to Pittsburgh. Get a hold of Mingo and tell him I'd like to have men and horses meet me when I get to Maysville.
Don't worry, Daniel. I'll know what to do.
When are you planning on leaving, Mr. Boone?
As soon as I unpack some grub and saddle a horse.
Then, with your permission, I'll ride back with you as far as Williamsburg. I don't look forward to another trip alone.
Be pleased to have you company.
Yes, sire. Yes, sire.
Want to get a little water and some feed from a horse?
Sure looks like you could use some. Yes. How long do you aim on leaving him for?
Well, that depends. If things go wrong, it could be permanent, in which case you could sell him for the board bill.
Sounds like you're going on a trip.
I planned on going down the river a ways.
Swimming or riding in a boat?
I hope to hire a boat.
Oh, mister, you might have a little trouble there. You see, the Shawnee have been burning everything that floats. I doubt if you'd find any riverman would take the risk. Except maybe one.
Oh, who would he be?
His name is Bill Sedley. Nothing scares him that I know of. And if he's running a little short on money, he just might make the trip.
I reckon he's the one I want to talk to. Where can I find him?
In a saloon someplace.
You got many of those in this town?
Oh, we've got enough of them. But you won't have no trouble, mister. Just walk on down here in the street and keep listening. When you hear something that sounds like a fight, that'll be Bill.
He sounds like a real friendly character.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. But he's a he-horse boatman on this river, and he'll get you where you're going. Providing, of course, he doesn't get mad at you and throw you overboard.
Thanks for the information.
Well, don't thank me, because I ain't doing you any favor. But you asked, and I answered.
Come here. Come on, little boy. I'm gonna get you. No, I ain't quite through with you yet. Here we go. Oh, come on out of there. Oh, you look like a bull in a meat. Bartender, buy my friend here a drink.
Yes, sir, Bill. Yes, sir.
Boys, the drinks is on the house. Well, I done it again.
You must be Bill Sedley.
I could be. Who might you be, stranger?
My name is Boone. Daniel Boone.
I never heard of you. I reckon you don't belong on the river.
Nope. I'm from Kentucky.
Kentucky? You're a long way from home, ain't you? From what I've heard, though, I couldn't blame you for hightailing it. It's real unfriendly country. Now, what can I do for you, outside of buying you a drink?
Well, I understand you're supposed to be one of the best boatmen in these parts.
I ain't supposed to be. I am. I'm half horse and half alligator, and I can out-fuss and out-jump and out-run and out-drink anybody from the seaboard to the Mississippi. And I can lick any man in this house.
Well, I reckon you're the man I want to see. Well, we borrow that table and find a couple of chairs that are not smashed up, and maybe we can talk a little business.
What kind of business?
Sit down. I'll make it real short for you. I've got some cargo down on the docks that I'd like for you to take down the river.
What kind of cargo?
What difference does it make?
How far downriver?
Maysville?
Maysville? That's in Kentucky, ain't it?
That's in Kentucky.
You just come from there. You mean you're going back? What's the matter? You tired of living?
Not particularly. Why?
Why? Well, that place is overrun by Indians.
So I've been told.
You want me to take your cargo downstream with them heathens lined up on both banks, using me for target practice?
I figure if a man knows the currents and the channels, he might make it. And besides, I'm offering enough money to pay for the risk.
Mr. Boone, I just don't reckon there is that much money. And besides, I ain't quite broke yet.
Well, you might be when you finish paying for this bar you've just tore up. Or does that come for free?
You know, friend, you just might have a point. I'm a peace-loving man, and I always pay my bills. Carpenter, you and Talbot, you come on over here. This here's Talbot and Carpenter. They're almost as good on the river as I am. This is Boone. Leastways, that's what he says his name is.
Howdy. Howdy.
Mr. Boone here's got a cargo that he wants us to take way down to Maysville.
I didn't say us. I said you.
You mean you want me to do this alone?
You won't be alone. I'll be along. Just to make sure that cargo gets to where it's going.
Do you know anything about boating?
Nope. I figure I can learn.
Well, now, ain't that just about the best you've ever heard? Oh, Mr. Boone, I'm afraid that we don't have no business together at all. And besides, you're interfering with my drinking.
You're turning down my offer.
Offer? Well, that ain't no offer. That's an invitation to commit suicide.
Well, I reckon I got a hold of the wrong man then. The party that told me about you said Bill Sedley wasn't scared of man or beast or the devil.
Who says I'm scared?
Well, that's the reason you're not going, isn't it?
Bill, you ain't just going to stand there and let that man say them things about you, are you?
Nope. I don't reckon I am. Boone, nobody calls Bill Sedley yeller and walks away from it. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm a sporting man. I'll make you a sporting proposition. I'll fight you for it.
You'll do what?
I said I'll fight you for it. Man to man, right here, right now. If you can whip me, I'll take your cargo down that river, and it won't cost you nothing.
You wouldn't consider doing it any other way?
No, that's my proposition. You can take it or you can leave it.
Well, it seems to me like a real hard way to seal a bargain. But if you won't have it any other way, I'm just going to have to...
Hey, Phil, are you hurt?
Yeah, it didn't do me no good. Oh, this is going to be real interesting. Yeah. Hey, Boone, you done made your first mistake. You shouldn't have never let me get up. With a man's pleasure. You know, Boone, I'm beginning to like you. You're the first man I met in a long while that could give me a real tussle. Shake.
Get up and don't start liking me again, because it's not going to work.
The fact is, I'm getting more and more fond of you. But I've decided I like it right here. You win.
Well, I'm real glad to hear that.
Now, what about that cargo?
I'll show you just as soon as I figure I'm strong enough to walk that far.
How much you weigh?
1,000 pounds.
Oh, that's a little more than I'm able to lift right now. Hey, Carpenter.
Hi there, Bill.
You go get my jug. I gotta get my strength back. Me and Boone, we got to have a drink before we head for that boat.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, who goes there?
Daniel Boone, you're guarding a cargo that belongs to me.
Do you have any credentials?
I've got a letter signed by the governor of Virginia.
Advance and be recognized.
Hey, Boone. Now, you didn't tell me you were carrying a cargo for the army.
You didn't ask me.
This seems to be in order. Here's your cargo, Mr. Boone.
Them two soldier boys going along with us?
No, they're here just to make sure we get started off right. Going to give me a hand, Bill?
Huh? Oh. Hey, you didn't tell me we were carrying powder.
I didn't figure it'd make that much difference to you.
Well, you know, carrying a cargo like this, a man could get hurt. This gunpowder here is dangerous.
Not unless you set fire to it.
That ain't exactly what I meant.
Now, you're not planning on backing down on me, are you, Bill?
If I was real smart, I would. I know a lot of pretty greedy folks that give a lot to get their hands on this.
Red or white?
Both, now that you mention it. We got enough ammunition here to kill a lot of people.
Or to keep a lot of people from getting killed. Let's get this thing loaded. Of them.
When do you figure I'm getting underway?
What's wrong with now?
As a rule, I don't like to run this river at night. There's too many snags, and the channels have to change from one day to the other, you know.
I'd just soon take a chance on that. Stay here at the dock now that the guard's gone.
I'm afraid somebody's going to waylay you.
I'm like you. I know a lot of pretty greedy people in this world, and this powder's not exactly a military secret.
Well, the moon will be high for a while yet. If it'd make you feel easier, we could run down a ways and tie up midstream for the night.
Make me feel easier.
Well, you better lash them kegs down real tight. Then here, cover them with this here. You never know when you may run into some rough water.
Well, where are you going?
Well, I didn't plan on leaving till sunrise. I gotta get my gear and get enough grub to last us on this trip.
Well, when you come back, just make sure you don't bring any company with you.
Now, whatever makes you think I'd do a thing like that? I already said I liked you.
Well, that's what worries me. I'd just soon we kept this on a business basis.
Boone, you hurt me saying things like that. Man's inhumanity to man. It's getting so nobody trusts nobody no more.
1,000 pounds of powder? Why, in these days, that's just like having that much gold.
Hey, don't say that so loud. There could be dishonest people in this room.
How are we going to go about stealing it from him?
I got that all figured out. See, Boone, he wants to leave tonight. So you take a skiff and you get on downriver.
How far down?
Well, I plan to let Boone ashore far enough down so it'll take him quite a while to get back here to them soldier boys. Now, you wait for me at the mouth of the Muskingum. I'll make it a point to tie up there for the night. I'll signal you with a torch when it's safe to come aboard.
What'll Boone be doing all this time?
Don't you worry about Boone. I'll handle him.
Yeah, like you handled him this afternoon, Bill?
He took me by surprise. But I ain't taking no chances. A couple of drops of this, like the Sawbone says, is guaranteed to make a man sleep like a little baby.
Yeah, well, it might be a sight safer to shoot him.
Ain't I told you he's a friend of mine? I aim to steal from him, but not to kill him.
Well, from what I saw today, you're going to have to kill him someday anyhow, Bill. Because he'll come looking for you.
I got that figured out, too. It's been quite a while since we've been down there in New Orleans, and I just don't think you'll bother traveling that far. And you two, you better get started. I don't want you trying to pass us in the night. Close to sundown.
How much longer to Maysville?
Oh, that depends on how much trouble we have with the Shawnee. Here, I'll take that for a while.
You're welcome to it. I got an idea I wasn't meant to be a boatman.
Now, we'll be at the mouth of the Muskingum come dark. We'll tie up there for the night.
Hide the boat here in the bushes. Make camp up in the trees so we can have a fire.
But they ain't a sign of the barge.
Well, now, what did you expect? If they came in before sunset, what excuse is Bill gonna have for laying over? Come on now, give me a hand at this boat.
Yeah, the Muskingum is right up ahead there. See any sign of Indians?
Nope, so far. Everything's calm and peaceful like.
Well, let's hope she stays that way. Here, you light these and set them out fore and aft. I'll finish getting our supper.
Well, this is sort of like asking to get shot at, isn't it? Setting these out?
Better than getting rammed. Of course, there ain't much traffic on the river, but you never know when some flatboat will come barreling downstream. You don't want to lose your powder, do you?
Nope, I sure don't. Not after all the trouble I've gone to.
Well, we'll leave the lights then. I don't reckon no Indian will give us any trouble. Not with one of us on guard. Oh, the nights get mighty chilly out here. I got some water heating on the stove if you'd like a hot rum toddy.
Now and then, Bill, you come up with a pretty good idea. I'll set these out.
Drink up. Plenty more where that came from. You know, give me a little time, I could make a riverman out of you.
What makes you think I'd want to be one?
Well, now, any man in his right mind would rather have all this than go walking his legs off in the woods, taking a chance on getting scalped by Indians. I figure you're a man in your right mind.
I like to think I am. Except that this river air's making me feel real sleepy.
Well, that's because it's so healthy out here. Yes, sir, this is the life. There's nothing like a good... And as I was saying, there's nothing like a good drink and a good, trustworthy friend.
All right, let's get the skiff.
Where are they? Blind or something? I'll be able to see that. And they're cooking their supper. I'm sitting out here. Wake up! Wake up! Oh. Turn around! You know, that doctor must have lied to me. You're not supposed to be awake for a long time yet.
Well, the next time you see him, you can ask for your money back.
I'll do that. Why don't you go on back to sleep like you're supposed to? Make it easier for both of us.
I'd have known you'd try to double-cross me.
I never said I wouldn't.
I want to blow a hole right through you.
Oh, not with that gun. Hey, just to be safe, I poured the powder and the primer out. I can't swim!
Somebody give me a hand. Give him a hand, Thomas.
Well, I think if I were going to be a riverman, I'd learn how to swim.
Well, old Bill always figured these boots would pull him under first anyhow. Why do all that work if you're going to drown?
Well, he was doing an awful lot of work when I got to him.
I wonder if he's dead.
Oh, but it might help if you'd pump a little of that water out of him. He came off close to drinking half of this river dry.
Well, if it'd been whiskey, he'd have made it. Of course, Billy, he never did take much to water, especially not for drinking purposes.
Boone, when you get your breath back,
You just jump overboard and swim for shore. And we won't give you no more trouble.
I'd almost forgotten about you.
Don't give me any trouble, Boone. Bill don't want you shot because he took a liking to you. But I ain't all that particular.
Bill's got some mighty peculiar ideas about liking people.
Shove him overboard, Talbot. He's rested up enough to make shore. Made a mistake in hitting Talbot, Boone.
You made a big mistake by picking up that rifle. It won't fire.
Oh, yeah?
I reckon I'm the one that'll be giving the orders from now on, and make no mistake about it, this rifle is loaded.
You mean to tell me that's thanks we get for risking our lives to put out the fire and save your powder?
All right. Thanks. And now, Talbot, I want you to grab an axe and chop a hole in the bottom of that skiff. I don't want you two trailing me unless you're swimming.
Huh?
Now, get! Go on.
What do you plan on doing with us?
Well, I aim to see that you're ashore. After that, it's up to you.
You can't do a thing like that.
That's what you were going to do to me, wasn't it?
Well, it ain't the same thing at all. Me and Talbot are boaters. We'd had no experience in them woods.
You'll have a lot of it by the time you get back to Pittsburgh.
I swear, I don't see no sense in smashing up that skiff.
Well, now, I tell you, I don't want Bill quitting on me until we get to Maysville. Now I don't have to worry. He can't swim. There's no boat. Now, hand me that axe and move around on the other side.
I just remembered something. I don't swim real good.
Well, I reckon it's as good a time as any to learn. It's about time you decided to rejoin the living. Here, take a drink of this.
Uh-oh, if that's water, you can just throw it overboard. Ooh.
And it's not water, and it's not loaded down with sleeping potion.
Oh, that's more to my taste.
I figured it would be.
You know, what I can't figure out is why you did it.
Did what?
Pull me out of the river.
Because I need you to help me get this load of powder to Maysville. But when we get there, I may throw you back in.
Or maybe you just couldn't stand by and watch a man drown without doing something about it.
Mm-hmm. Could you?
Oh, well, it was real easy for me. Like I said, I can't swim.
Well, that's not exactly what I meant.
I didn't exactly think it was. Still, no. I
I think you're a real soft-hearted man.
Well, I don't mind you thinking that, just as long as you don't depend on it, in case you've got something else on your mind.
There you are.
Dagnabbit, I think my chilblains is coming back. Why don't you go out and get some wood? Exercise would help you.
You're the one that needs to exercise, but I'll get the wood for you anyway. Chilblains.
Carpenter! Carpenter!
You say this boat carries much fire powder for our muskets?
Much fire powder. Likely more than you'll ever see again.
And this boat guarded by 2 men only?
That's right. And one of them won't give you no trouble at all because he's a friend of ours.
Why you offer such a prize to the Shawnee?
Second man is an enemy named Boone. Powder belongs to him. He plans to use it to kill Indians.
I have heard of Boone. He is great warrior. His scalp would be trophy for my lodge.
I, sort of hoped you'd feel that way about it.
But the river is big. How will the Shawnee find this boat?
It's my guess they'll lay to for the night somewhere near Point Pleasant. If we go overland, we can head them off. Now, you give me 6 good swimmers, and I'll show you how to take that boat without a shot being fired.
It shall be done as you say. 6 of my warriors go with you. If what you say is true, your lives will be spared.
Hey, Carpenter. You figure they're really gonna turn us loose? Get their hands on that powder?
All I know is they ain't going to if they don't.
Well, that don't help my peace of mind very much.
The way I look at it, they'll kill off Boone. That'll leave 6 of them and 3 of us. And we just might wind up with that powder yet.
Yeah, and we might just wind up dead.
We wouldn't
alive right now if I hadn't thought of it.
You said 3 of us.
Yeah.
Well, it appears to me like Bill stands a real good chance of getting killed right along with Boone.
Yeah, I thought about that too. And I feel real bad for him. But if one of us got to get it, I'd sure rather it be him than me.
What did the 2 white men find to talk about?
Nothing in particular, just passing the time of day.
You will not talk anymore.
Yes, sir. Anything you say, Captain.
You have spoken the truth. The boat is where you said it would be. I have seen it. When the moon hides its face behind the clouds, we will go.
Does that mean you're going to turn me and him loose?
After you have shown us how to capture the boat.
Oh, that's downright simple. You just get us down the river and I'll tell you just what I had in mind.
Bring them.
I'll get Boone's attention as soon as you hit the water.
Well, go on. Can't you tell her in the water? Hello! Boat!
Carpenter. What's he doing here?
Ahoy there! Is there anybody aboard?
Is that you, Carpenter? I thought you were on the way to Pittsburgh.
Ran into a passel of redskins upriver. Took us all day and all night to lose them.
Well, you just keep on running. Maybe they'll stay lost.
Does that mean we can't come aboard?
It's just what it means. Had all of you I want.
You know something, Talbot? That Boone is downright heartless. If we was being scalped, he wouldn't lift a hand.
Well, go on, keep hollering. When he don't answer, we'll know they're on board. Boone!
You just keep on yelling, you'll bring those redskins down on you for sure.
They ain't on board yet. Boone! Answer me, Boone!
Surrounded by Indians! Hey, Boone, I got one! I got one of them! gonna be much help to you, this busted wing of mine.
If it hadn't been for you, I'd lost my cargo. Here's a little something I found hidden away. You want me to help you with it?
Oh, no, sir. Nobody ever had to help me with a drink on the day I was born. Hey, my mother just used to put the bottle within reaching distance. Oh. What you aiming to do? You can't float down this river all by yourself.
Well, I can try. I got folks depending on me. I got to get you to a doctor.
I'll say this for you. You're determined. You reckon that Talbot and Carpenter are out there someplace?
Yeah, I reckon so. Those Indians would have tied him up before they left.
Well, I got to admit that they ain't real honest. They did try to sell us out to the Shawnee. But they're good rivermen. Almost as good as me.
Are you suggesting I take them on as crew?
Them two's the only chance you got of getting where you're going. But don't you worry. They'll do just what I tell them to. I'm giving you my word. See, I figure you and me are friends now. And I ain't never went back on my word to a friend.
All right, friend. Your word's good enough for me. You just sit here and rest a spell. Enjoy that jug while I go after your partners.
Now there goes a man.
People are beginning to disembark.
You're sure you recognize him?
A man, a woman, and a boy. Madame Simone, I can't miss. Indeed, there they are now.
Taken?
No, monsieur. Get in.
16 Rue du Champ.
You will soon be safe, Charles.
Providing you tell no one, absolutely no one, who you are. Why have we stopped?
Look go.
Out! Driver! Driver!
You never give up, do you?
Never.
What happens to Charles now?
A return journey by another route. New Orleans has too many royalist sympathizers to remain here.
And what happens to me?
Eventually, you will face the Revolutionary Tribunal. But it'll be some time yet. In the meanwhile, you are the boy's mother and my sister. Unless you try to betray us. In that case, you'll have to share the fate of your recent companion.
He's totally ignorant of the situation and will remain so.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Legault, you're back already.
Yes, my sister and her child were among the first off the boat. The coach is ready, so our the two men will return it after we reach our destination. So I see no reason to delay starting at once. It's bright moonlight.
I'll be right with you. Wake up, Israel. Homeward bound.
Gosh, is it morning already?
Oh, it's almost midnight. You can sleep in the coach.
Who else is going?
Oh, just a nice French family going north to Vincennes to visit with relatives. Come on.
Ormond, your horse is here.
Well, Israel, it looks like you're going to have someone your own age to travel with.
Who's this boy, Monsieur Boone?
My son Israel.
Your son? You didn't tell me you had a son.
Well, he was with me when we first met. Anything wrong with his being along?
Anything wrong? Oh, no, monsieur. I was merely surprised. Of course, Israel is most welcome. Put him in.
You can curl up on the seat there, son.
Hello.
My sister, Madame Simone, and her son, Charles.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Now, Monsieur Boone, let's be on our way.
Get up. Get up.
Pa says you're from France. What's it like there? What's wrong?
Son, your father said he wanted you to sleep. Please do so.
The bullet came within a fraction of an inch of his heart. I can't say whether he'll live or not.
But can you bring him to consciousness, even for a minute? He has information of the utmost importance.
It would be better to let him rest. To stimulate him might prove fatal.
If he lives long enough to tell me what happened, I don't care. And I can assure you, Doctor, he would agree with me. Every second is precious. Jamais, can you hear me?
Philippe.
No. Save your strength. Just tell me, what happened to Charles?
Let go. Harry, let go.
Let go? Where has he taken Charles? Well, how did it happen? Tell me anything that will help me find them.
We were trapped in a closed carriage by Legault and others.
Jamais, what else?
You'll kill him. That's enough.
I only hope it is enough.
Yes, there was a coach that left last night, about midnight. I know who the driver was.
Yes?
A man from Kentucky, Dan Boone. Came down the river with a load of furs, and he was about to head back over the Natchez Trace when this fella hired him as a guide.
Was this other man's name Henri Legault?
Don't know his name.
Well, who else was in the carriage?
Don't know that either. I saw Boone and the man who hired him, and the boy, of course.
Boy? What's boy?
Boone's boy. Now, wait. I do remember talking to Boone earlier. He was waiting for a ship from France to dock, and there were some people on he was going to take back north. I guess that's who was in the coach. Although none of them ever got out. Sure were in a hurry to leave.
Yes, they would have been in a great hurry. And they have a long head start. Thank you.
May I ask how you knew it was I?
Very simple. You'd been assigned by the Committee for National Security to guard the child. Therefore, he could not have escaped from prison without your assistance. What did the Royalists pay you?
Nothing.
I see. You were secretly of their party all along, a traitor to the cause of liberty.
That is not true. I detest them. It was only for him. He's completely innocent.
Make no mistakes. He was guilty the moment he was born. Guilty of being who he is.
Get a good night's sleep, Israel?
Yeah, nothing to do but sleep.
Did you get acquainted with any of your fellow travelers?
No, nothing. Only the boy's name is Charles, and his mother's name is Madame Seymour, something like that.
If they want some breakfast, it's time they woke up.
You're helping him take me back to prison, or to death.
No. But if I try to stop them, they'll get rid of me. And then you would be all alone.
Perhaps the guide would help us.
If the guide learns who you are, he will be killed. So say nothing. We can only hope for an act of providence now.
You better get out and have some breakfast and stretch your legs while you've got the chance. It's going to be a long day.
Yes, Charles. We can go out for a few minutes now.
Yeah.
Hey, look it! Hey, there's another one! Look out the window. Instead of just sitting there, you'd see lots of things like that.
Charles would not look out of the window.
Why can't the boys talk? What possible difference can it make now?
Monsieur Boone, hold up.
Whoa! 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 What's the matter? Ride too rough?
No, your boy says he wants to ride up there with you.
All right, come along, Israel. There we go. Yeah, get him.
That isn't true what he said, Pa.
You didn't want to ride up there with me?
Sure I do, Pa. It's a lot better than being inside. Only I didn't ask. He did.
You didn't, huh? Some kind of trouble?
I don't know what's going on, Pa. That kid's just scared all the time. Just plain scared.
A companion would give Charles a diversion. Something to occupy his mind. Why must you add cruelty to everything else?
Not cruelty, mercy. Despite what you think, I've never killed except for the security of the cause. If Boone's sons learn who Charles is, he will naturally tell his father, and our cause will be threatened. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, yes. I understand you. And I am weary of causes. Why can't you just leave us in this wilderness? Let us vanish.
Cause is the seed of evil. And seeds sprout even in the wilderness. Perhaps even better there. Why are we stopping?
Well, good place to spend the night. Plenty of grass and water for the horses.
It's too early to stop. We'll keep going.
Legault, these horses have been pulling steadily since we left New Orleans. Even if you don't need a rest, they do.
They are good for a few more miles before sundown?
Maybe. But what's the rush?
Nothing. I simply want to reach my destination as soon as possible.
Well, that's what we're doing. If we push that team much harder, we're going to all end up walking.
The horses don't have to go beyond the Tennessee River.
Well, that's a fair stretch yet. Something seems to be worrying you. What is it?
Isn't that a rather personal question, Monsieur Boone?
I agreed to take a group of colonists north to Vincennes. If it's something else I'm doing, I want to know about it right now.
That's all it is. Nothing to hide. I must apologize for my impatience.
Well, there's no need to apologize. If that's all that's bothering you, we'll make camp right here. I'll hitch the horses.
It's getting too dark to be certain, gentlemen. And with nothing to guide us, except the trace left by one wagon and a few horses, we'd better wait until morning.
I wonder how far ahead they are.
Less than when we started, and tomorrow we'll be closer.
What do you want? I'm tired of sleeping. Let's go for a walk. Walk where? Just down the creek a ways. Just before morning's when lots of animals come down to drink. But I have no shoes on. Who cares? Come on. If we just lie here, we ought to see some deer, possum, raccoon, and maybe even a bear.
What would become of us if we just kept going?
What do you mean?
I mean, would we starve to death? Would the Indians get us?
I don't know. We ain't got a gun. And besides, Pa would track us down before we got very far.
I see. You mean there's no way to escape?
What do you want to escape from?
I cannot tell.
I bet you want to escape from your uncle.
Citizen Legault is not my uncle. Madame Simon is not my mother.
Oh? Then who are you, anyway?
I cannot tell. I can tell no one.
You mean you don't know who you are?
Oh, yes, I know who I am.
Then why can't you tell me?
Because if I told you, and anyone learned I had told you, you would die.
Well, then, I'll keep it a secret.
You're not afraid to know?
Not if you're not afraid to tell me.
I would like to tell someone.
Well then, go ahead.
You swear to tell no one?
Sure, I promise.
Not even your father? For if you do, he will die.
No, I won't tell him or anybody else. Who are you?
I am Louis Charles Capet, Louis the 17th, King of France.
He's gone. What have you done with him? Where is he?
I don't know.
Hold on now. Israel's gone, too. More than likely they're together somewhere close by. Israel!
But if you're a king, what are you afraid of? Why don't you just order those men around and make them bow down to you?
Citizen Legault was among those who had my father and mother executed. He bows to no one. I'm his prisoner.
What about Mrs. Simon?
She, too. When we return to France, she will face trial for treason and die.
But if they want to kill you, why haven't they done it already?
Because then no one would believe me dead. It must happen in France so that those who want me on the throne will lose all hope.
Gosh, then you gotta get away.
Israel! Israel!
Pa's looking for me. Now look, I know I promised, but I'm gonna tell Pa anyway.
No, you must not. They'll kill him.
They won't know I've told him. I've got you. He can save you.
But then if you both die, I'll be to blame.
And if you die, I'll be to blame. I'm gonna tell. I'm over here, Pa! Pa!
Tell him what? What has Charles been saying to you? Answer me.
Take your hands off of my boy. Anything wrong, Israel?
No, Pa. We was both awake, so we came down to the stream where we could watch the animals come to drink.
And what else?
Mr. Legault, I think the time has come for you to make a clean breast of things. Otherwise, we part company. Except for worrying us a little, I can't see that the boys have done anything wrong.
You are speaking about matters of which you know nothing.
That's right. And I want to know. Otherwise, Israel and I'll go our way, and you can find your own way to the Tennessee River. I don't think it'll take you more than a week extra.
Monsieur Boone, you are puzzled, suspicious. So be it. Possibly my manner is at fault, but I assure you that I'm acting in the interests of liberty and equality, values for which I would gladly give my life. I simply ask you to lead us to the Tennessee River as soon as possible and ask no more questions. My cause is just.
Those are mighty pretty words, but they don't tell me anything.
It's the best I can do.
That's your privilege, but I'm not buying a pig in a poke. Israel and I'll be leaving on foot. We won't bother you anymore. Come on, Israel.
But, Pa, we can't leave them.
Why? That's what we planned to do in the first place.
Well, I'm not worried about us. I'm worried about Charles and his mother.
Worried about them? Why? They have plenty of protection. Or do they?
All I mean is, since Charles and I have just made friends, and him and his mother live in Vincennes, I might want to visit him sometime.
Maybe I had forgotten about that. You want me to come along, Charles?
Well, Boone?
Well, it'll be morning soon. I reckon by the time we have breakfast, it'll be light enough to hitch the horses and leave. Let's go stir up the fire, Israel. You coming, Charles?
Stay with them. Don't leave Boone and his son alone.
How much do you think Boone's son knows?
From what I overheard, he knows everything and intends telling his father.
Well, that leaves us no choice then. They'll have to be eliminated at once.
Not yet. We need Boone. There were others besides ourselves expecting Charles in New Orleans. They may be after us already. We can't afford any delay in reaching the Tennessee River.
But if Boone learns the truth, we'd be forced to kill him anyway.
Yes, of course. That's why I must not know. Israel won't talk in front of witnesses. From now on, they must not be alone.
All right, there you go, up on the seat.
Monsieur Boone?
Yes, what is it?
For the third time, I must apologize for my rudeness. If Israel would prefer to ride in the coach with Charles, he may.
Why the sudden change?
It is simply that boys have become friends, so they might as well be together.
Thank you, but I think I'd rather have Israel up there with me.
He has to, or they'll kill him.
S'il vous plaît, Monsieur Boone. Charles is so lonely.
Israel, isn't there something you want to tell me so I'll know what's going on?
No, Pa. And I think I better get in the coach with Charles. He needs me.
Only if Mr. Legault will ride up here with me, I get lonesome too.
An excellent suggestion and a welcome chance, monsieur. Merci. Oh, we should have thought of this sooner, monsieur. It's being confined in the carriage that made me so irritable.
Get up.
Cold. They may only have stopped to cook.
By the way the grass is mashed down, I'd say they slept here.
And it's not noon yet. If they didn't leave until daybreak, we have cut their lead in half.
How much farther to the river?
Oh, not far as the crow flies. See those hills ahead? Several ways to get through. I don't know the best one yet since the rains.
And beyond the hills?
An easy grade to where the trace ends on the Tennessee River. There's a little settlement there.
Any particular landmarks to lead one to it?
I reckon I'll be able to find it all right. Or were you thinking of dispensing with my services before we get there?
You almost left us of your own accord, monsieur. I simply tried to be prepared if I had to become my own guide.
Charles, does Israel know who you are?
Yes. I'm sorry as well. I never should have told you.
I ask you to.
Israel, did you tell your father?
No, I haven't had a chance.
You will never have a chance. Once we reach the river, your father's work is finished. He doesn't know it yet, but he's driving you both to a rendezvous with death.
They are not leaving any tracks at this kind of ground, at least none that I can follow.
Yes, but they had to cross it. They must be heading into the hills to the north.
Yes, but where? If we lose them now, they'll beat us to the river. And after that, we'll never catch them. We will get across a stretch to where the ground leaves tracks again and then spread out. The man that picks up their trail can signal the others.
They might be miles apart.
Then we'll use smoke.
know which one of the passes would be easiest.
Then we'll just have to move on and find out.
I was thinking maybe we could save a little time if Ormond and Perrault did that for us. One could check the route dead ahead, the other could check the valley to northeast. They can move twice as fast as a coach can. We can just sit here and wait for them.
I don't think I like that plan, Monsieur Boone.
Why not? You're the ones in the hurry.
True. But it would leave just you and me here, with the children and a woman.
Only for an hour or two.
Sufficient time to get killed by an Indian attack. Besides, I'm not certain that either Ormond or Perrault would be able to tell which way was best. So we stay together. Choose whichever route you wish.
Dead ahead. Yeah.
It didn't work.
What do you mean?
Didn't you hear? Pa's trying to separate them.
If he could only get that Legault alone for a while, then I'd tell Pa everything. And he could save us all.
Well, then at least he knows that something is wrong.
Well, he knows something's wrong, all right. He just doesn't know what or how wrong things are.
Now what? I didn't hear anything.
Pretty far away. Sounded like two shots from the same gun.
Anything significant about that?
Only that it had to come from a pistol. Indians and hunters don't use them. Ha! Beginning to think the worst part was over. Don't see any way around it.
Then what do we do?
Well, we'll dig and chop our way through. Let's see what kind of tools we have. We got a shovel. An axe. Well, that'll keep 3 men busy. And if you can bear to tear yourself away from guarding this coach, Legault, and do a little work yourself, you'll be able to cut a path through by dark and maybe move on in the morning.
All right, let's get to work.
Pa! Look!
A signal fire.
Savages?
Ordinarily, I'd think so, except for those 2 pistol shots. One thing's certain, though, it comes from a spot on our trail. Israel and I can backtrack and find out.
No. If someone is after us, the most important thing is to get the coach through that wash.
You've been acting all along as if you thought maybe somebody was after us. Who and why?
An unwarranted assumption, monsieur. Now let's get to work.
All right. Take this and I'll show you what to do. Come on, Israel, you can help too.
I don't think so, Monsieur Boone.
Where my boy's concerned, I do my own thinking.
They are safer in the carriage in case of an attack. I absolutely forbid Charles leaving it.
I always feel safer if I've got room to move around. Come on, boy.
You make things increasingly difficult, Monsieur Boone.
You ever try an explanation?
That's all right, Pa. I want to stay with Charles. Please don't argue with him, Pa.
That's right, Monsieur Boone. Don't argue. I'll explain this much. If we are being followed, the men on our trail will be merciless to you as well as to me. So all that matters is that we get the coach in the clear, and as quickly as possible.
Come on, let's get out.
I thought it was all over right then.
I too.
Next time it might be. Because if I know my pa, he's going to come after me next chance he gets.
That can be fatal to both of you.
And all because of me. If I could just die or vanish. With me gone, Legault would have no reason to kill anyone.
Maybe you can vanish.
How?
Well, Pa won't try anything until dark. And if Charles and me could... change...
Use your bar and shovel to cave this bank back to make a ramp for the carriage. He and I'll go to work on those dead logs. Come on, Legault.
Keep an eye on that carriage, and keep your guns ready.
Boone is too suspicious.
He can't be trusted anymore.
Only long enough to get the carriage through this ravine. From what he's told me, the rest of the way is easy. So we'll go on without him.
You coming, Legault?
Yes, monsieur. Get to work. Just might be Philippe Gamay on our trail.
They are somewhere in that valley ahead. No way to get out of it until they're through the hills.
And all we have to do is follow the valley. And we can do that in the dark.
Yes, and will.
Getting too dark to see. Anything's left to do, we can do in the morning.
I'll feel much safer if we get through here tonight.
All right, we'll give it a try. This shoulder's pretty loose. Stay close to the coach in case it tilts.
We'll stay very close.
They're coming. Pa'll do something. You watch. Get ready to jump.
Stay on this side.
Yes, Mr. Boone. As soon as we're through the wash, dispose of him. We are going on tonight.
To the left! Boone! To the left! Harold, get on the other side. To the left! We're almost down. Whoa! Israel, come on.
He's getting away!
Israel, we're alone now. What's wrong?
I'm not Israel. I'm Charles.
Go back down the valley and watch for them. When you finish with them, follow me. I'm going ahead.
Let them go. You still have us.
I won't have you long if Boone lives to tell his story. But if I can't get you to France, we'll end everything here.
explains everything except why you and Israel swapped clothes.
Because the only reason Legault would kill you in Israel is to keep from losing me. But if I'm already lost, he'd have no reason to kill.
I wish I had your confidence.
Into the trees!
Halt where you are! You may.
Stay here.
Oh.
Wait! Wait, I tell you! I'm not a man you're after.
Then who are you?
Daniel Boone. It's more important for me to know who you are.
Gamay.
Mind my asking just where you fit into this?
And it was to me that Louis Charles Capet was to have been delivered when he reached America, to live in peace under another name, until he could be restored to the throne.
Just so he had a chance to live in peace. Charles, come here.
Charles? It is! Oh, Monsieur Boone, how can we ever repay you?
You can't. If any harm comes to my boy Israel. Right now, you can let me have this man's horse to go after Legault.
Oui.
We have to help him.
You are all that matters to me. I'm taking you to safety.
No! Both Israel and Madame Simon risked their lives to save mine. We can't desert them.
They are commoners and of no consequence. But you are a king. You remain hidden in a place of safety until the day comes when we can restore you to the throne.
And if that day ever comes, I'll remember the man that refused to help my friends.
Very well. It might be best to see that Legault is dead.
Did you get Boone in Israel? No, we ran into Philippe Gamay and his men. I think we got 2 of them, but they got Perot. Gamay? That might be him.
Whoever it is, stop him. Ho, ho!
Get out, quick.
Quickly.
Israel.
Yes, Henri. Monsieur Boone is Charles, and you will never see him again. Your mission is failed, and you dare not return to France yourself. So let us go. You escape while you can.
Let go! I'm asking just one thing. Let Israel and Mrs. Simone go unhurt, and as far as I'm concerned, you can drive out of here alive.
Listen carefully, Boone. If you ever want to see your son alive again, you'll hand over Louis Charles.
I don't have Charles. He's with Philippe Gamet. So any further killing is senseless. Let your prisoners go.
No!
Go to Madame Simone.
You won, Gamet. You have a pistol in your hand. Please use it and be accurate.
Like I said a minute ago, there's no reason for any more killing.
But even more reason for dying.
Thank you for making that necessary, Lago. And now, Charles is mine. To keep and use for my own return to the power and...
I suppose you'll be wanting to go back to New Orleans.
No. I want to forget the past. So if you will take me on north to a French settlement, I will find a home there. And perhaps some lonely hunter will want a wife who knows how to work.
But what will happen to me?
Well, you have no choice, Charles. In France, the people think that you are dead. And in America only, we four know who you are. I will never tell. I have no use for kings. And if you, or Monsieur Boone, or Israel, told anyone you were the Dauphin of France, you would be laughed at. So, whether you like it or not, you will have to stay with me. And grow up like any other boy out here on the frontier. What are you grinning about?
I think maybe he'd like that for a change.
Charles? Charles Simon?
Well, let's get rolling.
Yes?
That decoy wagon should have been here by now. Maybe none of the wagons got through the British lines. And you think it's true what they're saying? That Philadelphia is completely surrounded? I don't know. If that wagon doesn't get here soon, we're gonna go looking for it.
I don't mind telling you, I'll be sure happy to have somebody take over this outfit.
Well, hope it all now. A fellow named Boone will take over a few miles from here.
Count, I never figured you could pull it off all by yourself.
Oh, simple matter, Eli. Now, let's take a look at our prize. Our British friends will pay a very handsome price to get their hands on this. Gaze upon a freedom symbol, Eli. The Americans' precious bell of independence.
Very interesting. But if all this is true, why didn't Boba come himself?
Well, I got the feeling that he don't trust you too much, Major. Now, you can't blame a man for being cautious.
This Shamrock Tavern that he speaks of, that's behind the rebel lines. He could easily betray me.
You got a price on your head, Major?
Of course not.
Well, then you ain't got no cause to fret. Because if Count Borba can't sell you to nobody, he ain't about to turn you in.
Your friend sounds like a very mercenary man.
Well, I ain't never heard that word before, Major, but if you mean that he likes to get paid for anything he does, you're right.
There's still the problem of getting through the enemy lines.
Well, now, that ain't no hardship, Major. I done got through yours, and I figure that these here soldiers you got more training than some of them militiamen. Now, all you got to do is shed that uniform, and we'll ride through like we was gentlemen.
I'll ride through. You'll stay here as a hostage. Sergeant, I shall require some civilian clothes, see that my horse is saddled, and put this man under guard.
You ain't a very trusting man yourself, are you, Major? I come here in all good faith, and Now you start treating me like I might be dishonest.
Sergeant, get this blackguard out of here.
Mingo, this could be the wagon.
If this wagon had carried a 2,000-pound bell, it would have cut deeper tracks than this. And if they had carried it off, they'd have left plenty of evidence.
The river's not too far away. They could have driven the wagon into midstream, floated a raft behind it, brought the wagon back here as a decoy.
In that case, they could be miles downstream by now.
I don't think they'd go downstream. The river flows into the Schuylkill. It goes right by Valley Forge. Be plenty of sentinels watching the river.
That only leaves one other way.
Had to go upstream. With all that weight, they couldn't go very far against the current. Somebody rode his saddle horse up here, got down and left his boot tracks all over.
So we're looking for a horseman with cleats on his heels. There could be 100 such.
Annie Boyd's Shamrock Tavern is not very far from here. Ought to be some able-bodied patriots there. Why don't you go down by the river and see if you can pick up a trail?
Where do we meet?
I may be a while rounding up some men. Learn what you can and meet me at the tavern.
Change your ways. 'Tis a tidy establishment Annie Boyd runs, and I'll stand for no trouble from the likes of you.
Gentlemen, a toast to a rare woman, Annie Boyd, who needs no man to defend her.
Sure, and if I can hold me own in a Dublin pub, married to a pipsqueak, saints preserve his poor departed soul. This place is as peaceful as a cemetery. But I thank ye for the toast, Count darling. And it'll be on your bill. Oh, you're a real gentleman that you are. And I don't mind telling you, if I was at a proper mourning for me dear departed, why, well, I never. Would you mind, then, telling me what's transpiring that's more important than me romanticizing?
Ah, forgive me, Annie. But, a gentleman has just come in. Do you know him?
He's no local, for sure. And from the way he has his nose in the air, he's no spendthrift, neither.
Sir, I am Count Alfonso de Borba.
Charmed, I'm sure.
By chance, are you Mr. Hughes, the fur buyer?
Yes, I'm Hughes.
Oh, I am delighted. But come, we can't discuss business at the bar. Oh, Annie, 2 tankers of your best ale. If I am going to get a good price for my pelts, we must see that the buyer is in good spirits. This one. these are prime pelts. Of course the price is high, of course.
'Tis a fur buyer you are, then.
From Virginia.
Oh, is he now?
Quite so. And you will see that we are not disturbed, huh, honey?
Oh, that I will.
Good.
Could I be having a word with you first? In private.
Your pardon, Mr. Hughes. Just be a moment. Now, what is it that can't wait?
Just a warning. I know the likes of him. 'Tis no Virginian he be, but English. English is the Tower of London and just as nasty. I'd stake my life on it.
Now, Annie, I assure you I know what I'm doing.
Oh, Alfonso, darling, you being a foreigner and a nobleman to boot, you wouldn't know like me. But associating with the English these troubled times is it's like food for the devil. It's no secret. I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve for you. That's why I'm so worried.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you. But don't count me a foreigner. I intend to remain in this beautiful country. As for my bargaining, it will be in my favor. I am certain of that. I'm sorry, Major. Now, as I was saying, Lord Howe's reward is 2,000 gold crowns. Is that correct?
It is. Now, let's get on with it.
Patience, Major, patience. I haven't finished.
You want more?
Much more. Much more. A commission in His Majesty's army with the rank of colonel upon delivery of the bell.
Oh, this can only be a joke, Borba.
A joke? Do you laugh when someone offers his services to your king? His Majesty would not enjoy such laughter.
But a man does not become a British officer by threats and blackmail.
Blackmail? Now listen carefully, Major. I am offering my services to your king and will be worth every cent the commission brings.
But we know nothing about you except that you claim to be a count and have a few ragamuffins at your command.
The bell is in my possession. That should prove my worth. As for my men, once they are in red uniforms, they'll be as handsome as any.
This is not for me to decide. I will present your proposition to Lord Howe.
Daniel Boone. Oh, 'tis himself it is. Oh, welcome, Daniel. Oh, sure, and it's good to see you. Come
So
down.
that's the famous frontiersman, huh? Why look so alarmed?
He knows me, and I'm in rebel territory.
Well, just sit still and keep your back to him until you have a chance to get out.
You've been traveling long, I see. You'd be hungry then. Dick, me lad, bring some mutton from the kitchen. Oh, and a tankard, some cornbread.
Easy, Annie. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Oh, but you'll have to take time to eat. Bring us some of that pudding I made today. Quickly now, step lively. Mr. Boone's in a hurry.
But how does he happen to know you? I thought his home was beyond the mountains.
I was stationed on the frontier until a few months ago.
So? And you knew him personally? You were perhaps friends?
Friends? Except for Boone, I would still be there in full command. A major general instead of a major.
Major, he will hear you. His back is to you now. You can easily reach the door.
And I must go quickly.
And, what about our bargain?
Oh. Yes. I will recommend its acceptance to Lord Howe.
Excellent.
On one condition.
What would that be?
That you prove your loyalty with another service to the crown. Deliver Daniel Boone to me. Well?
When you bring the 2,000 crowns, he'll be tied to the clapper of the bell.
Tell me, Daniel, what's dragged you out of Kentucky into our neck of the woods?
Some tall tracking, Annie. I'm going to need your help.
Well, does it have to do with the war? Well, now, I'll give you all the help I can. Just tell me about it.
That looks great. No tankard veil for you, Annie?
No, I'd never foul me innards with that devil's brew. No, it's a good, clean living for any Boyd, I say. Keeps me girlish charm. But tell me about it.
The American Bell of Independence has been stolen. Congress arranged to have it secretly carried out of Philadelphia when the British attack started.
Does that mean Philadelphia's fallen?
Last I heard, it didn't look good. Mingo and I were to meet the driver a few miles from here. When he didn't show up, we started looking. We found the wagon. It was empty.
But who stole it?
I don't know. But I've got a strong feeling that bell is not far from here.
Now, why would anybody go to the trouble to steal a bell?
Lord Howe's boasted he was going to ring it for every British victory. You could see what that would do to the morale of our own troops.
Now, that is plain mockery. You just tell me what to do.
Annie, you know the people in these parts. I need men who are not afraid of bullets to help me get that bell back. I need them fast. Able-bodied men that I can trust.
Men, is it? Well, you can have the pick of the lot. Good patriots, everyone. But they won't be much help when it comes to fighting. Maybe you could get some of the regular Continentals.
Maybe too late for that now. Who could we send?
Well, Dick, me servant boy.
You got a horse?
No. But I fancy the Count will lend me his. Him at the corner table.
What's he doing here?
He has a band of hardy hunters and trappers at his beck and call. Would you like to meet him?
Hunters and trappers. I'd like to meet him. We still send Dick. Don't tell the Count why we want to borrow his horse. I'll tell him it's necessary.
I understand your worries, Daniel. Alfonso, I have a friend I want you to meet.
Alfonso de Borba. Any friend of Annie's is a friend of mine.
Daniel Boone.
No, not the Daniel Boone.
That he is. None other.
Well, I am overwhelmed, Mr. Boone. Ever since I came to this country, your feats have been a source of inspiration to me, really.
That's very flattering, Mr. Borba. Or should I call you Count Borba?
Oh, I see that Annie has been talking about me.
She said some very nice things.
Would you care to repeat them in my presence?
Sure, and most of them you've heard before. But I was telling Daniel that you have a hearty bunch of lads somewhere out in the woods. And right now he's in desperate need of them.
So, what is your proposition?
I'm not sure you'd be interested. An object of considerable importance to the revolutionary cause has been stolen. I intend to get it back.
But I am most interested in the revolutionary cause.
How about your men?
Loyal companions, everyone.
To whom?
To me, first of all. My cause is theirs.
Would you be willing to bring them in and put them to some dangerous work?
I love it.
There, Daniel. Didn't I say he had the grand manner?
But if this is an urgent matter, Mr. Boone, why not come with me to my camp? It will save considerable time.
Will it that?
And Alfonso, I was wondering if me serving boy Dick could borrow your horse to run a little errand.
Are you afoot, Mr. Boone?
I am.
Oh, well, then I will walk too. Yes, by all means, you can have my horse, Annie. Shall we get started, Mr. Boone?
Annie?
What's your guess, Butcher? You reckon Count Borba's a real count or not?
It don't matter none to me. Just as long as we get paid for this Liberty Bell.
My camp's in that direction, Mr. Boone, so we'll leave the road here and head for the woods.
I think we better stay on the road a while longer.
But I thought you were in a hurry.
I am. But I told my friend Mingo I'd meet him at the tavern, and I'm not there. I still may meet him on the road.
So you want him with us, huh?
The more men, the better.
Well, all right, then. We'll stay on the road. But there's been targets on the British surveillance. I warn you. I'm afraid you've missed your friend, Mr. Boone.
It's beginning to look that way.
Yeah, so we better take to the woods and try to find our way to my camp.
Well, 100 yards or so down the road, there's something I'd like to show you.
Oh? All right. This is what you wanted to show me?
It's the wagon that was carrying the Independence Bell. If you look closely at the wagon bed, you'll see deep scratches that were made where it was dragged out.
So you think the bell must be near here, huh?
Nope. It had to be unloaded at the river crossing. This wagon was driven here to lead anyone away that might be following the bell.
Huh? Well, then why are we here?
Now, Count, if you'll just turn around.
Mr. Boone.
Do it. We can talk later. The pistol, please. Other hand.
Now, it will explain this suddenly hostile behavior.
Count, it's those boots you're wearing. They gave you away. You left your tracks all around this wagon.
In a sense, I'm relieved. I was beginning to think you were a dullard, a great disappointment. But now you've restored your reputation, and I have lost mine.
I take it the bell's at your camp.
It is.
And what I can't understand is why you were taking me there.
A matter I'd rather not discuss. What do you intend doing with me?
I don't know for the moment. We might just wait right here. Annie's serving boy should come back this way with the Continental regulars.
So that was the errand. And on my horse, too. That's how she wears her heart on her sleeve.
Annie knows nothing about your part in this. I didn't have the heart to tell her. But how do you figure she's going to feel when she does find out?
Had I succeeded, it wouldn't matter.
It's your courting failure. Suppose you stole the bell to claim Lord Howe's reward.
But that should be obvious. The British will have it eventually when the war ends.
When the war ends, that bell will be in the State House steeple where it belongs.
Oh, come, Boone. Even you should realize that British victory is inevitable. How can an untrained rabble defeat the best armies in the world? You saved my life.
Don't bother thanking me. If I didn't need you to lead me back to your camp, I'd let him finish you off.
No, I don't think so, Boone. Now, Mr. Boone. Drop your rifle. And rise to your feet slowly. Such are the fortunes of war. Now, Mr. Boone, we shall now proceed to my camp as originally planned.
The boy's bad hurt, Borba. He'll die if we leave him here.
He was on his way to bring the regulars against me.
He didn't know that. He was doing just what he was told. We've got to get him back to the tavern. I'm asking you, one man to another.
No. Not the tavern. We'll take him to my camp. You can take care of him there.
Just give me a few minutes, I'll rig a stretcher.
I don't understand it. The last thing Daniel said was that he'd wait for me here.
Faith, and he couldn't wait when he had a chance to pick up the men he needs. He hoped to meet you on the road.
But I wasn't on the road. I took a shortcut through the woods after I located the men who stole the bell. Who are these fellows Daniel is recruiting?
Count Borba's men.
Count Borba?
Oh, a fine gentleman. And God willing, someday he'll be mine.
But Annie, he's the leader of the bell thieves. I heard them talking about him.
No, that can't be. Why, Count Borba would never be mixed up in a thing like that.
I'm afraid there's no mistake.
But he's the man I have my heart set on, Mingo.
Annie, how well do you know him?
Mingo, I guess the truth is, I don't know him at all.
Now, Annie,
Oh, Mingo.
perhaps I was wrong after all.
If what you say is true, then Count Borba will pay for it. Dick's on his way now to summon help from the regulars. He should be at the lines.
Which route did he take?
Well, the shortest and quickest, I suppose. Back down the road to the river ford and then on to Allentown.
There were British sentinels at the ford. I saw them.
You mean he mayn't have gotten through?
I don't know. I hope so. But we can't depend on it. I'm going back to that camp and see what's happened to Daniel.
And I'm going with you. 'Twas myself who put Daniel in Count Borba's hands.
And you'll only slow me down. Besides, for all you know, you may have put Count Borba in Daniel's hands. But there is one thing you can do. I'm running low on ammunition.
I have a friend here who's in need of some ammunition. Well, speak up, men. Surely one of you has some to spare. Oh, God bless ye. It's free drinks ye'll be having for a month. And as for the rest of you, I'll be charging you more.
Thank you, Annie.
Godspeed, Mingo. It's praying for you I'll be.
Thank you, Annie.
Saints preserve us. It's the Count's horse. Dick didn't get through.
Let's ease him down for a minute. Looks like a steep hill ahead. How you feel, Dick? Can you hear me?
I didn't get through, Mr. Boone. I didn't get through.
Never mind that, boy.
Ordered me to stop. And I tried to keep going. I thought I was gonna make it, and...
Just take it easy, Dick.
It's absurd. Men risking and giving their lives for a lost cause.
The right cause.
The only right cause is the one that wins, and the British will win. And I intend to share in the fruits of victory.
Just by selling them a stolen bell.
Not stolen. A prize of war.
Not when it's taken by men with no loyalties.
But very soon now, because of a second service to the crown, I shall be rewarded with an officer's commission. It means ample pay now, and when victory is ours, I imagine the king will see that his faithful servants are further rewarded by colonial land grants. I'll restore the glory of the Borbas on American soil.
Are you really a count?
Oh, yes. But an impoverished one at the moment.
Borba, you've taken the wrong road to mend your fortunes. If you're arrested, we can get started.
Right.
How much further?
We'll be there shortly. If you want to save this man's life, Mr. Boone, I suggest we get him into my headquarters.
Which way?
Follow me. In here, Mr. Boone.
I'll need some hot water, cloth, whiskey, and a knife.
Butcher, get the gentleman what he wants. Mr. Boone? Well, he's still breathing.
He's lost a lot of blood. Wound went in under the arm. It didn't go too deep.
It's a man with the money. Major Hughes. Keep your rifle on him, Tate.
I think I know why you wanted me here. I'm a part of the bargain, is that it?
Well, you and I are different. You are dedicated to a lost cause, and I am dedicated to a winning cause called Count de Borba. A count, I hasten to add, who has fallen on bad times.
So now you figure your luck's gonna change.
Well, a colonel in the British Army isn't bad for a start, is it? And mark my words, this is only the beginning. Are you all right, Eli?
I come from a hardy lot, Count. But he ain't no gentleman. He just talks like one. He was treated as any hostage would be treated. Now, can we complete our transaction, Borba?
You have the money.
And your commission, Count. Signed and sealed by Lord Howe.
You are a man of your word, Major. I didn't expect it.
There's a war to be won. Having Boone and their independence spell helps our cause. They're that important. That is why you are now Colonel de Borba and will report directly to Lord Howe.
Regrettably, I cannot accept the commission.
You can't go back on your word, Borba.
Nor can I deliver Daniel Boone.
But I had a report that you left the tavern with him last night.
Oh, that's true, but he was too clever for me. Perhaps there is some other service I could perform to win the commission?
None that I know of. Where is the bell?
This way.
Boone. He's quite a man, ain't he? Underneath all those fancy ways.
And unpredictable.
That's for certain. But if the Count likes a man, ain't no way he can stick a knife in his back. That's his way of doing things. And that's why we're with him.
Loyalty's a fine thing. You know, that bell is a symbol of loyalty.
Wouldn't know about that. I got my orders.
What will you do if the Major doesn't keep up with his end of the bargain? What will you do then?
He's keeping it. I saw those gold pieces.
I know Hughes. He was stationed in Kentucky for quite a spell. He wasn't known for keeping his bargains.
You're not going to talk me out of this rifle, Boone.
How many soldiers has he got with him?
Must be 6 at least, probably more.
If he was going to let the Count keep the money, he's sure wasting a lot of soldiers on escort.
They're soldiers, that's all.
Must be some reason why they're out there.
Pay no attention to him, Tate. Count knows what he's doing.
Give me a hand. Just about to the bullet. There it is. Looks like he's gonna pull through.
Down the rifle, my friend. Put it down.
That Dick? Yeah, he's gonna be all right.
What about the bell?
Barbara's showing Hughes where it is now. And Tate, you're gonna show us where it is too. You too, Butcher.
So the Count saves your life. And this boy's. And you're gonna pay him back by doing him out of his reward.
There's something involved more than money here.
Just how do you think that you and this friend of yours are gonna get that bell from Hughes and Borba?
By letting Hughes live up to his reputation. Then maybe Barbara and yourselves will change your mind and join us.
You're hoping for the impossible. Hughes will never turn on the Count.
We'll see.
I don't see the bell, Borba.
You're not supposed to. All right, man, show the Major his price.
Lord Howe will be most pleased.
So we'll count the Borba when you load that monster and get it out of here.
Get it on the wagon, men.
You're wrong, Boone. The Major's gonna keep this Barbie.
That finishes our end of it, Count. Let's get to splitting up the reward.
Right you are, Eli. We've earned it. And the pleasure that comes with it. Have a pleasant journey, Major. Who knows? We might be doing business again one of these days.
I doubt it, Borba. Sergeant! You can hand over that bag of gold now, Borba.
It could be that I'm no longer equipped for this sort of business.
And you presume to be a colonel in the British Army.
That, too, was a hoax.
Certainly, Lord Howe had no intention of commissioning a common thief in our army.
I assure you, Major, I will do all in my power to bring about your demise.
You and your motley crew don't make me laugh.
This little redcoat. I'm with you, Boone.
We'll wait till they pull out. Then Barbara and the rest can join us.
Look, some of the money down there belongs to me. I'm taking out.
Let's get moving, Sergeant.
concentrate on that major.
You lie easy. I'll be back for you. Wiser, but poorer.
Take care of yourself, Borba. Come out our way, be sure and pay us a visit.
That might be sooner than you think. That will buy a lot of ammunition and uniforms for the cause.
For a lost cause?
Daniel?
Yep.
It's been a long walk. What for?
The governor asked us to come.
Yes, but why?
I reckon if he wanted us to know, he'd have put it in his letter.
I suppose you're right. But then I never did like mysteries, especially when they involve a 10-day walk.
If those are wheels I hear, we just might be in luck.
We are in luck. Wild men, he tried to run us down.
Driver! Sorry, sir. Two men tried to flag me down, scared the horses off the road. Sorry, sir.
Now, let's move on or I'll be late for my appointment.
Yes, sir.
Back! Back! Whoa!
You spooked my team and almost upset my carriage.
Look, I'm sorry, but
Now, you stand away before I take this whip to you. Move!
He's only a bit of a fellow, isn't he?
Yeah, do you want to scalp him, Mingo, or shall I?
Don't lay a hand on my driver. And don't tempt me, sir. There's no penalty for killing a highwayman. Driver, the governor's mansion. And hurry.
Did he say governor's mansion?
That's the way I heard it.
I assume, Captain, that you know why you're here.
All I know, Governor Henry, is that I've been put on detached duty from General Washington's command to take part in some special mission.
At my request.
Yes, sir, at your request. And speaking as a professional soldier, sir, may I say that I resent being removed from an important battle area to take part in some inconsequential frontier action.
You are at liberty to say anything you wish, Captain, but you are here for only one reason. General Washington has recommended you as being an expert artillery officer. For my part, I resent your attitude, but I need a man of your abilities. Now, if you'll permit me, I will explain why I've sent for you.
Certainly, sir.
As a professional soldier, you may be inclined to discount what I'm about to say as patriotic drivel, but I assure you...
Are you questioning my patriotism, sir?
No, I am merely asking to be allowed to finish what I have to say. When the Declaration of Independence was published here, the citizens of Williamsburg wished to contribute something to the cause. As you point out, Virginia is a frontier territory. Our resources are limited. But the people have given what they could. They've given metal, sir. All the metal they could. Iron skillets, iron statues, iron tools, copper. This precious metal has been melted down and cast into a weapon. The Williamsburg cannon. That's why you're here, Captain.
Do you mean to say, sir, that I've been brought all the way from Long Island to put my stamp of approval on a homemade cannon?
Well, that's part of it. The part you can't understand, Captain, is that we have no artillery in our frontier perimeter defenses, and we are desperately in need of it.
Artillery? You have one cannon, sir. Now, what do you hope to accomplish with that?
Captain, are you familiar with Kaskaskia and Fort Vincennes?
Of course, sir.
The seat of British power in the West. Now, in spite of what you call inconsequential frontier action, these outlying settlements in Kentucky are vital to our national defense. The Indian raids on these settlements have been increasing. The various tribes involved are being armed and supplied by the British. Vincennes must be captured, Captain, and the British crushed, or Kentucky will be overrun, and our first line of defense destroyed.
Most ambitious undertaking, sir.
Major Clark, with a force of 180 men, has already stormed Kaskaskia and is now marching on Vincennes. It is quite possible that they are marching towards disaster.
That's at least one point we're agreed on.
With such an inadequate force and no line of supply, he is unable to lay siege. Nor can he storm that fort without artillery. He needs a cannon, Captain. Williamsburg cannon.
Are you proposing to transport a field piece all the way across Kentucky? Well, that's 1,000 miles, Governor. And through a wilderness, too.
I know that, Captain.
I suppose you've sent for me to train a gunner for your expedition.
Not to train a gunner. To be the gunner.
With all due respect, Governor, I think your plan borders on insanity.
That may be true. But I assure you it's also a necessity.
And what if I refuse?
I'll see to it that you're court-martialed and shot.
Well, that might be the better choice of the two. I'm an army officer, not a wagoneer.
I appreciate the hazards of the journey and the difficulties you'll be asked to overcome. And since you're unfamiliar with the wilderness, I've engaged a guide who knows Kentucky well.
And has this guide approved your plan?
I don't know. I haven't seen him yet. We meet with him at 10 o'clock tonight. And now, would you care to join me in a spot of brandy?
carried out my orders, Mr. Forbes.
To the letter, Your Excellency. House is closed. Mr. Boone is waiting inside for you.
Very well. Good of you to come, Daniel. And you, Mingo. I must apologize for asking you to meet me here, but I wanted to keep this meeting secret, if that's possible. Allow me to present Captain Robert George of the Continental Army.
We've already met.
You've met? You didn't tell me, Captain?
Well, it was hardly a formal introduction. I mistook Mr. Boone here for a common thief. Don't tell me this is the man you've engaged for a guide.
That's right.
Well, then I must ask to be allowed to pick my own.
Your request is denied, Captain. Mr. Boone is the best woodsman in Kentucky. I will not lay my plans aside because of any personal dislikes.
I don't know what this is all about, Governor, but I can't say too much for the captain's manners. I'm not sure I'd want to guide him from here to across the street.
Of course, you're free to go, Daniel. However, I ask you as a personal favor to at least hear me out.
Well, we have walked 10 days to get here. I think the least I can do is hear you out. What do you say, Mingo? By all means.
Thank you. I'll try to be as brief as possible.
Cannon?
Yes, Cannon. I think you know this territory.
I know the country, but the man who made this map didn't know it very well.
That's why I'm depending on you, Daniel. Now, in your opinion, is this expedition possible?
No, I guess anything's possible. I don't know whether it's advisable. Time against us, fall rain's coming on.
To say nothing of Indians. Or the British. I don't imagine they'll look with favor on a cannon being brought against them.
I've considered that, Captain. That's why I made no mention of it in my letter, Daniel, in case it should fall into the wrong hands.
Transporting a cannon through the wilderness isn't the easiest thing to keep secret, Governor.
That's true. But there's no reason for anyone outside the four of us to know its destination. It could well be consigned to any of our frontier outposts. Of course, I'll grant you may encounter isolated enemy patrols, roving bands of Indians, but there's no large British force within the boundaries of Kentucky, at least not yet. If our mission fails, there may well be an army of them soon. Well, Daniel?
When you put it that way, I can't very well refuse. I'll do the best I can.
I'll go along with that.
Captain.
I still think the whole idea is insane. But then I have no choice in the matter, have I?
I'm afraid not.
Then I'd like to ask one question. How large a military escort will we have?
I'll leave that to Mr. Boone, since getting there is his responsibility.
I don't want any soldiers.
The three of us are going to drag a cannon across 1,000 miles of wilderness?
Nope, but I want backwoodsmen. Kentuckians preferably. If something happens to Mingo or me, at least they'll know the country.
And I'm going to command a bunch of rabble, huh?
I wasn't aware that you were to command anything except the gun, Captain. If I undertake this trip, I'll do it with my own men in my own way.
Your Excellency.
I know, Captain, you object. But I find Mr. Boone's point well taken. Daniel? Do you think you can recruit some volunteers?
Well, I won't guarantee that there'll be volunteers, but I probably can raise some men.
Well, I'll just leave that part of it up to you, then.
How much can I offer to pay him?
The Virginia Assembly has agreed to allot $100 to anyone who'll undertake the trip.
It's not much money to risk hanging or scalping.
I have to agree with you. But the Assembly doesn't share my enthusiasm for the project. Nor do I think they realize its potential influence on the outcome of the war. But I take it it's all settled then?
Well, there is one small point, Governor. Nobody knows yet whether your homemade cannon will even fire.
Oh, that's your job, Captain. But that'll wait till tomorrow.
Mr. Goodleaf. Well, there it is. The Williamsburg cannon. What's your opinion of it, Captain?
Eight-pounder, huh? So I'd prefer a larger bore for the task assigned to me. But then we'd have to pull more weight. Design seems proper. However, there's just one way to test the quality of the metal.
I made that cannon, Captain, a trade I learned in England. You'll find the metal sound and the bore accurate.
Then I assume you also know how to load it?
Aye, sir. There's many around. I've loaded into one of these.
Then let's get on with it.
Aye, sir. Do you want a light charge or a heavy one, sir?
I want a canister charge. Make it a heavy one. If it blows up now, it'll save us all a long trip and a lot of trouble.
Aye, sir.
I'll take care of the priming.
Aye, sir.
Trees seems a likely target over yonder. Boone, give me a hand. Soldier, get that powder out of here. Swing it right. And I'll need a little elevation, too. Hold it. That's about it. Right, a little more right. Right down. That's right. Chock the wheels.
Mr. Governor? All right, carry on, Captain.
If I were you gentlemen, I'd move back.
I have faith in my cannon.
All right, Captain. Touch her off. On liberty, the Continental Congress.
Here. Muzzle seems sound. No sign of a crack or flaw in the barrel.
Splendid work, Mr. Goodleaf.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Governor, I'm afraid your cannon is quite satisfactory.
Afraid, Captain?
Yes, sir. Quite frankly, I was hoping it would blow sky high. I'm not looking forward to this harebrained expedition.
I'd already gotten that impression. How soon would you plan to leave, Daniel?
Just as soon as we can get the cannon loaded into the wagon and arrange for our supplies.
Well, I can take care of that yet today. What do you think you'll need?
We'll need staples and supplies for 6 men for at least a month. Grain for the horses, extra harness, a few coils, a good stout rope. That ought to do it.
One more wagon should prove sufficient then.
May I make a suggestion, Governor?
Certainly.
Then I would advise pack horses rather than another wagon. Ones that are broken to harness, so that in case of an emergency, we'd have an extra hitch.
It's a good idea, Mingo.
I'll arrange for the horses.
Well, how do you propose to carry powder and shot? Your cannon's no good without proper ammunition.
That's already taken care of, Captain. Major Clark has established a supply depot on Corn Island, at the falls of the Ohio. You'll pick up shot and powder there. Your load should be lightened sufficiently by then to compensate for any extra weight.
By then, we should be halfway to Vincennes anyway.
Our only problem is one of personnel. When will you find recruits?
Well, if you'll meet me at midnight, Governor, I'll have your men for you. Now, if you'll just tell me where the taverns are located in this town.
Taverns?
I said I wanted backwoodsmen. There's only one place you'll find them when they're in town, and that's someplace where they can get something to drink.
The Williamsburg Pike. You'll find your taverns there.
Seems a peculiar place to look for patriots.
I didn't say they'd be patriotic, but they'll be tough. And I got an idea some of them can use a little extra drinking money.
Daniel, these are troubled times. Virginia has its share of British sympathizers. Choose your men carefully.
I will, Governor.
Well, now, Captain, since you seem to be the keeper of the cannon, I'll leave you and Mr. Goodleaf to see it loaded on the wagon properly.
You. It's you I'm talking to, you thief.
I heard you. Now go away, I'm thinking.
Well, then do your thinking somewhere else. You've been taking up space at my table for an hour and not bought so much as a pint of ale.
It's a public place, ain't it?
Not for non-paying customers, it ain't. Now be gone before I throw you out.
I don't think you can do it.
Well, maybe not alone, but I'll have help. Sim, Tate, come over here. Now, are you going peaceful like I was asking you to?
You don't see me moving, do you?
Throw him out. Now, let me give you some advice, son. Stay out of all the taverns in town until you get some money.
There are your taverns, Daniel. 2 of them at least.
That's just about all we can cover at once. Which one do you want?
I can't see there's much difference, judging by the noise. I'll take the one down the street.
Good hunting.
Daniel!
You want me to go with you?
No. But there is one thing worrying me. How does one tell a Tory from a loyalist? They dress the same.
Well, you might go in the bar and try shouting 3 cheers for King George and down with the Continental Congress.
Well, that's not too subtle. And it might be downright dangerous.
That's just a suggestion.
I'll think of something.
Well, you do it your way and I'll do it mine. You know where to meet me.
Turn around, mister. Now get over here. Your money, mister, and I need it real bad. So don't try running, because I throw this knife real good.
Well, I don't plan on running.
Now you're being sensible.
You ought to learn a little more about it. Next time you might try a gun or you're apt to get yourself hurt.
Go ahead and cut my throat. Don't matter much to me anyhow. What are you going to do to me?
Now, that depends on the answers I get. What's your name?
Sam Lynn. Wait a minute, I know who you are. What? Well, you're Daniel Boone. I seen you once in Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky, too. Mr. Boone, I'm right ashamed of what I done. I've never done anything like that before.
You must have needed money real bad. What did you want it for?
For her.
For her?
Shawnee girl. I want to marry her, but I got to buy her.
You were aiming on robbing me to get money to buy yourself a wife?
That's right.
Well, how much do you need?
$50.
Sam, you got nerve. And you fight pretty good. How would you like a job?
Doing what?
Driving a wagon, hauling some freight, it'd take about a month of your time that pays $100.
Would you mind repeating that?
Driving a wagon.
No, not that part. The part about the money.
$100, $50 now, $50 when the job's finished.
Mr. Boone, I reckon you just hired yourself a hand. When do we leave?
Well, just as soon as I hire another hand. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
In there?
Why not? Wait a minute, I'll get my knife and my gun.
Mr. Boone, I'll tell you the truth. I just got thrown out of there. Took 3 of them to do it, but, well, there's an outside chance I could get thrown out again.
With what I got in mind, there's a real good chance I'll get thrown out with you. Or do you want to wait here?
Well, if it took 3 of them to throw me out, considering your size, it'll probably take 4 to throw you out. Couldn't be more than a dozen or so in there. All right.
2 Kentuckians, 12 of them. It's a fair fight.
You would not turn away a man with a thirst with no place to rest his head.
I would. And you can go rest your head on somebody else's bar. You haven't paid for the last drink yet.
Well, as evidence of my good faith, I'll just have to leave my claymore with you until I'm in funds again.
Leave your what?
Claymore. Claymore. The sword of my ancestors. Many's the blow it struck for bonny Prince Charlie in the hearts of the Highlands. And many a the time it's whirled o'er the battle cry of the clan Glenfallen. And since it's apparent that you have no appreciation for the custom of a gentleman, I'll be on my way.
Give him the drink, landlord. I'll pay for it.
I'll a gentleman. Indians.
One Indian. I came alone.
You British hireling paid to take the scalps of honest men. I'll have your head.
So help me. I never heard an Indian in my life.
There's no cause for alarm. Pour me a mug of ale, will you?
Yes, sir. Anything you say. Now, if there's anything else I can do for you.
Who is he?
Alexander McAfee, a remittance man, bought by the Crown for some reason which I don't know. But one thing I do know, he can be an awfully violent man.
Don't I know it? Maybe exactly the kind of man I'm looking for.
So it's you again.
Told me to come back when I had money in my pockets? Well, I got a friend with money.
Yeah, that's right.
And we want 2 mugs of ale.
Ready, Sam?
Ready? For what?
I'm not real sure, but it could turn out to be real lively. Three cheers for the king and down with the Continental Congress. Be careful with him, Sam. I think we found our other man.
There can't be any fighting in this place. Now get rid of them. Throw them out. Oh, no. Will you throw them out? And stay out.
Well, should we try it again?
Sam, I gotta say one thing for you. You're sure persistent. What do you want to go back in there for again?
Well, you offered to buy me a mug of ale. I ain't had a chance to drink it yet. Still a setting in there in the bar.
What do you think about that, friend?
I think you and me still got a little argument to settle.
If you give me a chance, I think I can explain.
Need no explanation. Don't like the British, and don't like you. As soon as I get my wind, I aim to prove it.
Well, what would you have said if I'd have said 3 cheers for George Washington instead of the king?
I'd have been standing at the bar real peaceful like.
Well, that answers my question.
Well, it doesn't answer mine. Yeah, you got friendly feelings for General Washington. What are you doing cheering for the British?
We was looking for a patriot.
Well, now, there's ways of going about that ain't quite as violent, son. Like asking questions.
Well, if you ask questions, sometimes you get lied to.
That's sort of logical. But I still got to ask one. What for are you looking for a patriot?
Well, if you'll just come back inside the tavern while I finish up my drink, I think Mr. Boone will be glad to explain that to you.
Boone? Not Daniel Boone.
Yeah, that's me.
Huh. Mr. Boone, I'm real glad to meet you. Name's Moore. Ben Moore.
Sam Lynn.
Take it he's a friend of yours.
Yeah, we seem to be getting closer all the time.
Well, I'm real glad to meet you.
Likewise. Now that we got that settled, can we go in and finish that ale?
Well, now, Sam, they've thrown you out of there twice already.
Well, I got a feeling about getting thrown out of places.
So have I, but I'm not real sure we got the same feeling. What makes you think they won't throw you out again?
Well, this last time, I figure we was sort of working at cross purposes. Now that the 3 of us understand each other, I don't think they'll dare. Are you with me or against me?
Wait a minute. You've caused me too much trouble to lose you now. You got any feelings on this, Ben?
Oh, I got to side with Sam. I got a drink in there I ain't even touched yet.
Well, you made me spill mine. I reckon I can get another one. Thank you, fellas. Thank you for the paper. Landlord, me and my friends would like a mug of ale.
Now, don't you figure you caused me enough trouble already?
What trouble you reckon he's talking about?
Oh, you must mean that little misunderstanding Dan and me had.
You know what trouble I mean. Now get out, all three of you.
Mister, I think you've got the wrong impression. All we want is a friendly little drink. If you don't call off your dogs, that trouble you just mentioned won't hold a candle to the trouble you're going to get. Or maybe you never heard of the expression, in union there's strength.
Let them stay. As long as they don't start no more fights.
Now, that's what I like. Peace and quiet in a friendly atmosphere. Thank you, Enki.
You still ain't told me what I want to hear.
What I need is a man who knows the wilderness and who doesn't mind a fight. And I know the answer to the last.
That trap from here to the Mississippi, if that any helps you with the first.
I'll do for a start. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make you the same offer I made Sam. It's $100 for the job, half now, half when you're finished.
I'm listening.
Here's your ale.
As I was saying, there's nothing like a friendly atmosphere.
It'd be a lot friendlier if somebody put some money on the table.
Money for what?
For the ale.
Mister, when I left here the last time, I had a full mug of ale just a-sitting over there in that bar. Now, if some dishonest person stole it, well, I sort of figure that that's your responsibility. But I'm real happy to see that you replaced it for me.
Now that Sam mentioned it, I had a mug, too. Happy days.
And I suppose you had a full mug, too.
Nope. As a matter of fact, I spilled mine. But just to show you there's no hard feelings, here's a little money to pay for the ale and whatever damage we may have done.
You think that's enough to pay for all the furniture you broke?
As I recall, we had quite a bit of help. Why don't you go and collect it from them?
Now, as you were saying, and I was listening.
I told you not to come here till I close the place for the night.
The information I brought this time couldn't wait.
I'll be the judge of that.
And listen well and judge. You see that big man with the red shirt and the leather jerkin sitting at that table over there?
I've seen him. He's some drunken trapper. He started a fight in here and like to tore up all the furniture.
A Kentuckian named Daniel Boone. And here on business for the governor.
What's he doing in a place like this?
I can tell you that, too. Now, is there some place we can talk?
Well, I'll be closed within an hour. Come back, but be sure nobody sees you, Mr. Goodleap.
All right. Well, that's the story, Ben. What do you think?
Well, if I'd had another mug of ale, I'd say either you was drunk or I was.
I can't say that I blame you. It may not be real sensible, but I'd like to have you come along.
You gone, Sam?
Well, I've been called a lot of things, but nobody ever called me sensible.
Come to think of it, nobody ever called me that either.
Does that mean you'll be joining us?
Those Indians with British guns. Burned my farm. Killed my wife. Both of my young ones. I owe them something. Got no worldly good no more. No family ties. I'll move your cannon. Anywhere you want.
How much longer we will be waiting for this friend of yours?
Well, not much longer. Maybe I ought to start out looking for him. Him being Indian, he may have got himself into trouble.
You say Indian?
Yeah. You two wait here.
We'll all wait, Boone.
What's wrong with you?
Told you. Those Indians burned me out. So we'll all wait for that friend of yours. When he gets here, I aim to kill him.
You let me explain.
No explaining needed when it comes to Indians. I said we'd wait here.
If you won't listen, Ben, I reckon you and I are going to have to lock horns again.
I reckon so. Now, if you just come in a little closer.
That's the way you want it.
I reckon I'll just hang on to this until you can talk to him.
Thanks, Sam.
You don't have to thank me. It's just plain unreasonable when it comes to Injuns. Here I'm aiming to marry one. Pay for her, too.
Well, when he wakes up, we'll just explain together.
Maybe we can. Sure did hate to break that jug, though.
There's just a chance I might be able to replace it.
What are we going to do with him?
Just try to reason with him, I guess.
I hope we can. They're just beginning to like him pretty good, but... Well, a man that's got a hate as big as his is sometimes hard to talk to.
Well, you're not fixing to quit on me, are you, Sam? Not on account of Ben.
Shucks, no, Mr. Boone. If I can't talk to him, I figure I can always whoop him one way or another, huh?
Well, when he wakes up, you do whatever you think's necessary. I can get another man, but I haven't got time. I'm going to go after my friend Mingo.
Is that engine you talked about?
Yeah, that's him.
I heard of him, too. So, look, you just go ahead and do what's got to be done. I'll guarantee you the two of us is going to be here when you get back.
Sam, you've been a big help to me.
Found another man for us, Daniel.
Now, that's the biggest skinning knife I ever seen.
I thought you might recruit someone. I didn't figure on you capturing him.
And who is it you think is the captive? I merely granted my Aborigine friend the temporary honor of being my personal sword bearer. Mac's the name. Alexander McAfee. I've heard about you, Mr. Boone. And I'm here to offer my hand and my trusty claymore in the interest of freedom.
I'm glad to have you with us, Mr. McAfee. This is Sam Lynn.
Pleasure.
Howdy.
Who's he? Oh, that's Ben Moore. He's another one of our volunteers. Give me a hand with him. We're supposed to meet the governor at midnight.
Volunteer?
You say they aim to haul a cannon to Major Clark at Fort Vincennes.
I heard them talking. There's no doubt about it.
Over all them mountains on any roads? Can't be done.
Boone says it can.
How many men?
An Army Captain Boone, his Indian friend, and 3 Kentuckians, if he can find them.
He may have found a couple of them here tonight.
Now, you pay me my money and I'll leave, and you'll hear no more from me. I'll want enough to pay my passage back to England.
Which way are they going, and when do they leave?
You show me the money, and I'll even tell you that.
Well, that sounds fair enough. Well?
There's a supply depot at the falls of the Ohio. They'll stop there for shot and powder.
When do they leave?
They meet tonight at midnight at Finley's Grove, just off the turnpike.
sure no one saw you come here tonight, Mr. Goodleaf.
You may be sure of that. I'd not take a chance on being hanged. And now I'm glad the spying's at an end. I find I have no taste for it.
And no more value to us. Tate, you know how to find that British raiding party hiding in the mountains west of here?
Major Ferguson? I reckon I can find him. May take a little while.
It takes time to move a cannon, too. Go saddle up a horse.
Mr. McAfee.
The knots are well tied and tight, Mr. Boone. The chalkings are sound. There's no reason she can't make the trip.
A lot of reasons I can think of, but we won't go into that now. How are you making out, Sam?
All hitched and ready to go, Mr. Boone, anytime you are.
Captain? Then roll them out. Oh.
Daniel,
Any further orders, Governor?
that ammunition you're going to pick up at the falls of the Ohio, take what you can and destroy the rest. We don't want any of it to fall into the hands of the enemy.
Yes, sir.
And Daniel, remember, our troops at Vincennes may fail if you don't get them this cannon.
I'll remember.
Godspeed you then. Brave men for liberty.
What is it, Major Ferguson?
Point just signaled for us to hold up the column.
Major, how long do you intend to tramp up and down this river? We should be heading back to fight Major Stewart.
Mr. Foss, we will continue marching towards the east. I'm expecting a messenger from Williamsburg advising me of what is taking place, and we will continue to march until we meet him. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
What is it, man? Speak up.
An horseman, sir. It could be that messenger you're expecting.
You see, Mr. Foss, your lack of patience was unnecessary. See that he is brought to me as soon as he arrives.
Yes, sir.
Your men have been clamoring for action, Mr. Foss. It would seem they may see it very shortly.
Yes, sir.
Bring the supply wagons forward! Did you hear that, Mr. Foss? The Williamsburg cannon here in the wilderness. A capital prize, and one that should prove invaluable against these frontier outposts. How many men did you say are in the escort?
It was just 6 of them, sir.
That's even better than I'd hoped.
And only one of them's a soldier. He's a Captain George of the Continental Army.
Who are the others?
Well, there's Daniel Boone, an Injun they call Mingo, and a Scotsman named McAfee. 2 Kentucky hunters, Ben Moore and a Sam Lynn.
Well, where do you think they would be about now?
Well, it's hard to say. All I know is they're 5 days out of Williamsburg and they're heading for the Falls of Ohio.
That's rather a roundabout way to get to Vincennes.
They're going to pick up some shot and powder that was left for them somewhere in that area.
You mean they're not carrying any ammunition?
Not for the cannonade.
Well, I say let's push on and get them.
No.
Once they get on the river trail, they'll have to stay on it. There's no way over the mountains until they get past the falls of the Ohio. If we can find that supply of powder before they get here, get the men ready to march.
Yes, sir.
If you want to contact me again, I'll be waiting for Boone at the falls of the Ohio.